right, this is a sneak peek. Friends with the owner and family. But here, take a look. I just want to share this ahead of time. And honestly, I was amazed. I've seen this house for a long time. Again, know the owners, and it's got a lot going on. So you can see that from the skies. But spoiler alert, besides being a fantastic neighborhood, it's got a hidden garage, which really confused me too. So just letting you know that. This is zooming down the street. Had some shots from before. It actually looks like a tunnel, which some of the neighbors have said is, magical, but it's just, it has that feel when you come in. Can't say enough about the neighbors themselves and just how many cool things happen in this neighborhood. They'll put together events. They always have a good Halloween gathering or block party. And my 2 cents would be, it's only going to get better. So one of the best spots to live in Garnet Valley, and a good sized house, as you can see, is coming to the market. So that's that. You do have an in-law suite here, technically 2 ponds, the one directly behind it, and then the one person who's a builder. And there's so much going on with this one and the in-law suite that I'm just going to get inside and give you the tour. So without further ado, here we go. All right, here we are, the newest listing in Garnet Valley. Not my listing. I know the owner and requested a little bit of help here and additional marketing. So that is what I'm doing. But overall, I'm going to take you all the way around. So I'm going to show you how big this front yard is. So there's the Megan Shorin team here. Steve running point on that. Beautiful neighborhood. I mean, check it out from the drone footage too. It is a really nice pocket, very convenient to 322, and just super nice, all around. I will tell you, you got a good sized house, good sized basement with a walkout, in-law suite. So that was a garage years ago. They had it converted, but that is, that's a big draw. And then of course, the pool. So I think she's just working on some pool maintenance now, clean it up. I mentioned probably that basketball net will just touch up the pole there, which is very minor. And I'll go over here and show you basically where the property line is, just so you get a sense. You have a lot of space here. So if a garage is a necessity, I think move those propane tanks and check with the township to put it right there. You got double gates in here, so if you want to come in with a commercial mower, or spoiler alert, you really want to do something from the other side and park a motorcycle or something at the underground garage, then that could work. But taking this yard, Longwood Gardens has nothing on this. Kidding, but look at this. So there's the back of the house. And when you spin around, you got your pool tucked away in a nice little corner. Doesn't take away of any of the backyard. Garden area there. They're about 10 feet apiece, so you can see how much space is here all the way to the corner. Fairly flat, level surface. And like I said, if you want another structure, check with the township. But right there would make a whole lot of sense in my opinion. And there you go. The neighbors behind there have an extra, 2-acre lot, and there's a pond. So check the drone footage. But we're gonna sneak up on this pool, because I want to see every angle of this and really show it off. So, you see it before you see it. And that's what I like to do. So neighbor's backyard there is beautiful as well. They have a pool. I think there's 4 pools in a row here. Still has a diving board. So I'm just gonna jump in. This camera's waterproof. Just kidding. Oh, look at that. So deep end there, you can see how it slopes down. Look at this, privacy all the way around. I'm just gonna spin. Hot tub. This is the shot right here. This is your true backyard oasis. Come home, you chill here. And you got the privacy. All the pool equipment is there. Got a nice little nook here. 6-seater. There's that angle of the pool. The hot tub's staying too. So separate hot tub, not integrated with the pool. I find that's actually better, in my opinion. AC units there. And this is, bonus. You have this pathway here. Like I said, parking a small sports car or motorcycles. This is a garage, in my opinion. Basement's open. I'm not going to walk in it. I'm going to go in the front door. but I want you to see the full 360-degree, breakdown for this house. So I'm gonna go through this gate and show you, because you still got a lot of space here separating you and the neighbor. Gate here opens. All right, here we are. So a good amount of space here. Got those privacy trees, which are nice. Blocks that pool off. And you have a big front yard. So look at that. There's the front of the house. Welcome to Garnet Valley. So in we go. So newer front door in the last couple of years, she told me. And here you go. So as soon as you step in, AC is on, very nice. You can go this way if you want. The dining room. Back over there. Go this way. There's the upstairs. Cook closet. And additional living room or dining room. You really have options here. The one to the left is set up as the dining room and closer to the kitchen. Here's your other living room. And this is a wide open space all the way through to the kitchen. Got a massive deck, which I didn't go up on, but it is massive. Goes all the way down there, as you saw from outside. Got a nice viewing point of the pool. Keep an eye on kids or anyone else. Wood burning fireplace. And here you are. So hopefully this gives you a little sense of the space. A dining nook here too, if you want it. I was thinking if somebody wanted to either update or remodel this kitchen, they could redesign this to bring it out and have bar stools there. All right, situated there. And give you a little sneak peek at the dining room from this angle. So another bonus room. If you need a bedroom on the first floor, this could be redesigned, but also too, you got an in-law suite. So this is where I would say this house kind of ends and the other house can begin. You pick your doors here. So big bathroom here. Pull it back and show the laundry area and the sink and storage. So here you go. So if this door was shut off, this would be the in-law suite. You have access to the deck right through here. Look at all these windows so you can see that beautiful backyard. All right, bucolic is the word. All right, kitchen, pretty much a full-size kitchen here. You got the fridge there, microwaves even here. So you got all that you need situated right there. Minus the dishwasher. But again, if you really wanted to, you could figure something out. Now this is a big bedroom here. Just thinking if you could turn it into two, but probably not ideal for that. So closet, good size. As you walk in, shelves, bring you back. That's nice. Crown molding here too. And this was, I think, an ADA compliant, handicap bathroom. So you can just wheel right in. Obviously, you can change that if you want. Otherwise, it's super convenient. Just walk right in. The floor is sloped. I just did that for the first time. So it's all pitched there. And nice and easy. So that is the in-law suite. I'm going to bring you around. I'm going to go upstairs before I go downstairs because this basement has a lot to offer too. But I just stopped right there. Look at this view. Even the possibility of someone, renting this out to a family member is very nice. So now we're going to spin around. I'll go through the dining room. I'll take you upstairs. So dining room is not small either. Bring you there, and then the steps right up. So a lot of work here. You got updated bathrooms and updated floors. So we're going to start in the primary. So that is a king bed. There's some big furniture here, and you still got a lot of room. So I'm going to show you the space over here. Bring you back. Crown molding here as well. You have a walk-in closet. Look at that. This is bonus space. I haven't opened this before. I'll set the lights on. But this is all additional storage. So they keep it shut. And I think the equipment's up here. No, just extra ACs. Yep, there that is. So this is storage space. If you want to, have stuff that you're not lugging upstairs and downstairs. Obviously, they used to have extra ACs. That makes sense too because they're right here then. You don't have to go up and downstairs. So updated baths. Very nice. I'm actually going to give you the shot here. Double sink. Look at this. And after your shower, you can take a sneak peek of that pool. Ah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, so that's the primary. Here is the hall bath, also double sinks. Excellent work, toilet. This bows out too, so nice tub. Tile work all the way up to the ceiling, and you have a built-in linen closet that really want to start measuring things. I think it's almost big enough if you wanted to put an all-in-one unit or a stackable unit, if you wanted upstairs laundry. And then the laundry downstairs could go to, you know, whoever's living downstairs. But if you had an access here, I'm thinking that's what I would do. Either right there, if you need it or want it, or this one. I think you might be lacking the depth, but clearly you have enough storage. And the water's over here anyway, and the drain. So you want upstairs laundry, I think you're looking at it right there. Come here, you get another big bedroom. Nice, neat, clean, and simple, with, of course, that view of the pool. I mean, beautiful. So, I'll show you the other bedroom. Bedroom 3 and bedroom 4. Big open space. Alrighty, I'll spin you around. And last but not least, I'll even show you the closet. This is a trick too in this style of home. If you want to, you go right across there. And if you went right across there, you could go right into the primary bedroom. So say you only need an additional 2 bedrooms up here. I mean, that could be a giant walk-in closet. Or anything else if you really wanted it to. But you would go right through that corner and you'll see, I've seen this in quite a few houses, it would be that space right there. Just connect it and go across. So just trying to give you some ideas. You know, if a house isn't perfect for you, you know how you can make it your own, how you could add value and just add functionality. All right, here we are. We're gonna take you to the basement. So one more pan of this. Think about entertaining multiple ways to come in here, which is fantastic. All righty, look at that. All right, now I'll show you the basement. Down we go. And the basement is going to be considered a blank slate. So it's got a few things in place. But you can clearly take down that wall and expand it, or just use this as a functioning room, the way you see it, which works. But you can see not very far from being finished if you want to finish it. You know, some vinyl plank flooring and basically call it a day. So pretty simple there. You can pick your own colors, do your own thing. And we're just gonna show you how much more space is here than most people realize. So your panels are over there. Check them out in an earlier video. Do have a additional storage space there. Hit these lights. And this goes all the way back. So here's all your equipment. And that is that wall. So if you wanted to bring it out, you could. You could even go up to here. You just have a ton of space. There's the oil tank. Alrighty. By Del Ferro, I believe. Yep. So look at this. Clean, neat, simple, high enough ceilings down here. And it is a walkout. So, you want to walk out of your basement? Let's do it. Let's walk out of the basement. Go right here, right to the pool. That Batman style garage, I'm going to call it. And you know what? I'm gonna keep walking here, so I'm going to close this door. I'm going to hop up here and finish with that pool. Actually, I'm going to go up on the deck. See, this is a constantly changing video. But that is awesome. That's that in the in-law suite. And this. Look at this deck space. Here you go. 3 ways to get out on this deck. There's that pool. Well, great house.